Today it's Christmas Day and this is the only song that survived in the charts. Look, I keep scrolling and it's all Christmas songs. Look, this is the only non-Christmas song in the top 30. So you're probably wondering, how did they make a song that can even compete with Mariah Carey on Christmas? Let's break it down. Alright guys, my name is badhabit and today we're gonna talk about Kill Bill, the new song by SZA. Is it SZA or SZA? SZA. Caesar. SZA. I don't get it. Whatever, you know who I'm talking about. She's an incredible artist. She keeps delivering great songs. And this one, after just a couple of days, it went #1 on Spotify. All right, we're about to dive into this thing. I haven't touched the computer yet. And this way you can also see what the creative process looks like. So let's get started. The first thing that I noticed when I listened to the song in the intro is this mellotron sound. But before I focus on the mellotron sound, I actually want to start from the drums. So these drums sound very lo-fi, but I'm not going to look for any lo-fi loop. So I think I'm going to give a shot to addictive drums. Let's go. So this guy is going to go right here. Yeah. Now, let's focus on the sounds. The drums on the record sound very tight and short. So let me browse through here. No. Ooh. This might be good. I need to remember this guy here, but let's keep searching. Ooh. Also this one. Now I'm undecided. Okay. I think I'm gonna start from this one actually. This might be even better than the one that I found before. Even if I find something that sounds good, I still keep searching because I always think that I can find something better. Then if I don't, I can always go back to the option that I had before. But in this case, it actually paid off because I was patient, I kept searching, and I actually found a better option, you know? Okay, so I'm not really sold on the snare sound, so I think I'm gonna try something different here. No. This is already kind of interesting. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, I want to make it really short. So let's reduce the release. Yeah. Now there are some frequencies that are really bothering me. Okay. Super short. I love it. Okay, now on the kick, I'm gonna keep the same approach. So short release. Subtle changes, but it's already sounding so much better. So to be honest, I didn't want to go for a lo-fi plugin, but I gotta try. But you're not gonna see RC20 here. I promise I'm not gonna use RC20. Okay, cool. Let's turn these off. A little bit more of this. Oh my god, this is... Ooh. Okay, so this is what I did on this plugin. Some changes, nothing crazy, but look at the difference. Like, it's sounding amazing already. Just choosing the right samples, and now this plugin, and we're getting there quickly. So lately, I've been using this plugin, which surprised me, to be honest. I'm gonna add some low end here. Ooh. I like so much the character of this plugin. It's gentle, but it's there. Right? This is adding so much by adding so little. It's incredible. It's exactly what I'm looking for in plugins. Those plugins that you don't hear, but actually when you turn them off, you realize that you really needed them. So shout out to Arturia for this plugin. I'm not sponsored. This video is not sponsored, so I'm getting zero money from Arturia for saying this, but you know, I just like this plugin a lot, and lately I've been trying to put it basically everywhere. Now that we have the lo-fi plugin on, I might look for a different hi-hat. Oh, I like this one. I need to make it short, so let's play with the volume envelope here. Sounding amazing. Pitch it down just a little bit. Ah, yeah. There's only one more thing that I want to try on these drums, which is this bus force. I've been trying this lately. I kind of like it. Okay, so right away, I hate these frequencies here, so I'm going to reduce them. Way better. Let me add some compression. Beautiful. I'm in love with these drums. This guy right here, Bus Force, it really transformed my sound. It changed the game. So guys, this is where we started from. Like, I really had a vision because I mean, the drums that we chose in the beginning, they're so far from where we are now. Wow. Okay, I think this is good enough for moving on, figuring out the chords, getting the vibe right for the rest of the song, and worrying about that mellotron that we talked about in the beginning, followed by
the bass.
In case you're wondering what the mellotron is, it's an amazing instrument that's probably been around since the 60s, I would say, because it was heavily used by the Beatles. I don't have a real mellotron here, unfortunately, but I have a plugin that I'm pretty sure will do the job. Still from Arturia, I'm using so many Arturia plugins today, but actually to figure out the chords, I prefer doing that with a simple piano, so I think I'm gonna just open also a keyscape piano here. Oh my god, I just got this keyboard. Where's the R? I can't stop it. Oh, I found it. Okay, so I'm just gonna play the song and I'm gonna figure out the chords playing through. Okay. Oh, I love this. I love this. Amazing. This is genius. This is great songwriting. So these are the chords. Ooh. Just playing it with the piano, it made me realize that it sounds a lot like a song that's coming from another era. And that's probably why it's also sounding so fresh. You know, it's different. So great job. Okay, so I just found this sound exactly like in the record. Okay, so I think this is pretty good. Our sound is not really moving, while in the record I can hear some sort of modulation. Sounds a little bit like a tremolo to me, so let me try with the tremolator. I actually just had a way better idea. Forget about the tremolator, and I'm gonna do this with the LFO. Click map and master pitch. And if you play it, it's gonna sound horrible. But that's only because the depth is a 100%, which is obviously too much. So I'm gonna keep it very light here. It's adding like variation to our sound. The pitch is never perfect, and it's not supposed to be because that's a real instrument, you know? HQ on. Then I also felt the need to reduce some frequencies that I didn't like. Actually, I might reduce this even more. Also, there's another one that... Yeah, this one. I hate it. Okay, better. It was so muddy before. Listen now. Opens up. Now, this might be overkill, but I just thought about adding the tape mellow on top of the mellotron. This is sounding amazing. And to finish, I want more saturation, of course. Yeah, I'll make it mono, the low frequencies. And now I'm gonna focus on that ARP thing. It sounds like something more analog to me, and for some reason I got the CS80 in my mind. Let's try. Oh, that's cool. That's cool actually for like a The Weeknd type beat. Oh, now we're talking. This is it. I'm gonna use the same plugin that I used before on the drums, that lo-fi plugin. I loved it. Then I needed to compress this sound because I wanted to hear all the notes at the same level. We used this Camel Crasher that now I can only use like this because it's not working on the new OS. This sounds more like a dream. Yeah, this needs EQ. Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to detect those frequencies that are really bothering to the ears. Just go to a session with a vibe like this and like any songwriter would flip for this. Trust me. Okay, now I'm gonna layer the mellotron with a similar sound, not exactly the same. Oh, this one might be even better than the one that I chose before. Okay, I'm done tweaking this sound. I actually did kind of the same thing that I did on the other one, and this time I used a different EQ in the mid-side mode, and this way I was able to separate the mids from the sides, so I can just treat the mids differently and filter them more, while I'm leaving the sides with more presence. I was thinking about adding a delay, but I don't want to have a delay that repeats. I was thinking more of a like slap delay. Let me try the H delay. Lo-fi slap. This is making my sound so much better. It was almost an incident. Oh my god, listen to the difference with and without it. Oh, what a vibe. One more layer, very quick. Mellotron again, but this time we're gonna play the full chorus just to have the flavor of the full chorus. Minus 12 dB or something like that. Okay, actually, let me try to put the drums back in. Sounding incredible. Yes. Listen to this. What an amazing production. Drums, orange, and these keys. I'm gonna do that. So please don't start judging me on the colors. I know everybody has different colors. Maybe for you drums are not orange. I don't know. For me, they're orange. So, and now we're ready for
the bass.
That bass sound reminds me a lot of Tame Impala, especially that song, The Less I Know The Better. And I don't know if you know about it, and actually I'm not even sure it's true, but there are rumors that Tame Impala, to record that bass, what they did was actually recording an electric guitar and then with an octave pedal, making it sound like a
bass.
Maybe we should try it. This one, I think it goes in here. Every time I tune the E, I'm so scared it's gonna pop. Which one is the thickest one? No, it's the purple. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Sounds too good. Ah, I messed up the ending. Oh my god, again? Okay, so I ended up playing it more times than I was expecting. But finally, after 19 takes, it was good enough. Okay, I did something very simple here, added some compression, boosted the low end. So this is how it sounds now. That's pretty cool. I'm thinking about layering this bass with another bass. So let's be mindful of the era they were trying to bring into this song. The bass that I'm thinking of is obviously the Hofner bass, again, used by the Beatles, iconic. Here we have it. Same thing here, compression, Pultec EQ to boost the bass and also attenuate a little bit with that cool algorithm that the Pultec has. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna make a video about it. Then I compressed it even more using this SZA from Waves. I like the blend of the two basses. There's a little bit of Hofner in there, but the bass guitar is still the main one. So what I did to make them sound really good together was actually using the Pro Q3. This has a very cool feature which allows you to see the spectrum of frequencies where another track is playing. So this way I can EQ the bass guitar in a way that makes room for that Hofner bass and that the main frequencies are not clashing into each other. So in this case, it's kind of impossible to separate them because most of the times they're playing around the same frequencies. But the concept here was keeping the Hofner as a bass that covers that low end spectrum. That Hofner feeling is still there and the bass guitar now is out of the way. There's no more low end. So now they sound really good together, and one thing is only missing now, which is compressing them together. It's compressing pretty heavily, but I like that. A real glue between the two basses. They don't sound like two separate sounds, they sound like a unique bass. Okay, that's it. I just added some more filtering, a little bit of drive, and also a little bit more EQ. It sounded amazing. This bass came out so good. But there are still two things that I want to do. I'm gonna apply a little bit of mastering. Yeah, this is good enough. Nothing crazy, like I said. Okay, it's sounding great, but I'm not done yet. So don't quit now, man. You don't want to miss the important stuff. So very last thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to add some processing to the drum bus because yes, the drums sound good, but they could sound better. I need some compression. I need some more saturation. I want to compress something between 3 and 5 dBs. And after some EQing and filtering, this is how it sounds. Already way better. Just listen without it. And with it, like the kick, especially the kick and the snare. So today I feel like using satin, which I just lightly tweaked here. Turned down the input a little bit because it was going too hot into the tape. And last but not least, standard clip. This is such a great plugin, like just a tiny amount of clipping, but it's adding so much. And I like how the kick is kind of like breaking a little bit, right? So again, 3 plugins, all so subtle, but if I turn them off, get ready, this is where we started from. And with them on, night and day. So now I want to add a little bit of reverb to this ARP thing. This is like great production. If you can do a beat like that with just 4 things, bass, drums, mellotron, and yeah, like an ARP thing, you are a great producer. Alright guys, so there is so much more that we could do, but I think that we nailed the vibe. Like, we really got the vibe right. So that is our finished breakdown of Kill Bill by SZA. I'm so happy about how it came out. And to be honest, it came out even better than I was expecting, you know, because doing it live, I wasn't really sure how it would come out. It took a little while, I know, so if you stayed till the end, I'm really impressed. I hope you got something out of it, and if you have any questions, any doubts about what I did, anything that I might not have explained enough, please let me know in the comments, because I'm gonna be answering to every single one of them. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you liked the video, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and I'll see you with the next number one.